Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth, and I am back again for your mid-March 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. I am back using my main deck, which is the Shadowscapes Tarot, and everybody's been wanting me to do these videos, so I'm excited to finally do them. And I'm going to be doing the April videos also general, not using my other decks. I may use my other decks later on in the spring. So kind of back to the usual routine for right now, but don't get too used to it because I like changing things up, and I have like a third deck which I haven't done yet, and I'm working on that. So I have to kind of keep you guys on your toes. But anyway, so this is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Capricorn. And I'm kind of excited to do you because I just feel like Caps have really, Caps seem to always be going through a lot of heavy, tough stuff. And it's kind of interesting to see how they fare in the month of March with this whole crazy Uranus-Pluto thing and the eclipse. So I just shuffled, I'm just rolling it out. Wow. So comparatively, you actually got a very good spread compared to a couple of the other signs who really did not, okay? So let's just go through it and see what kind of pops out here. Really, really positive, okay? So right out of the gate, you guys got the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles in my deck, which is different than other people's decks, is the Mr. Right card. And so Capricorn ladies, go shopping because Mr. Right is, I feel like if you don't know him, you're gonna meet him. Okay, if you're single or if you're not into guys, this is just you having absolute success with money and financial abundance. Okay, this is being a really great business person. Okay, this is great for business. Capricorns, I feel like business is going to be great mid-March. Okay, mid-March business is going to start to pick up and continue to pick up through the springtime. That's kind of how I feel. Money is really coming in for you for this spring. So maybe if business slowed down a little bit for the first 2 weeks in March, not to worry, things are picking up. Let's go back to this being Mr. Right, okay? Because everybody is like, I have a lot of Capricorn viewers, and everybody gets really into these readings. Some of you, this is Mr. Right. Some of you, it is could be, your current boyfriend or husband, and this is just, they could be a Taurus. Usually I see this as a Taurus male, can be Aquarius male, could also be a fire sign male. I think of them as having like a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo ascendant as well. That's how I see this card. Everybody sees this as being different. It could even, Capricorn guys could be you. To me, this is a guy, though. So this is Mr. Right. I see him as Mr. Right. He's male because he's not wearing a shirt. He's got a beard. But however you guys want to look into that or read into that, that's up to you. So let's see. So what's crossing you is this amazing card, my favorite card in the whole deck. It's so cool. It is, you can see, it's this, to me, it's the karma card. It's completing karma. It says, traveling through many places and galaxies to go home, to find a real home and people who really love you. Peace, beauty, divine wisdom, ascension, life after death, completion, perfection, and harmony. So, so for you to have the Mr. Right card, and have this card on top of it, it means that this is going to be a great relationship. Whether you feel like it is right now or not, this is the one. Okay, he is the one. He or she. I mean, you could be a Capricorn male. That could be you, and then, there could be somebody else. This could be a Pisces female. This is a mermaid, so this could be a Pisces female, another water sign female that's crossing you. But this is to really find people, to find the person that you're looking for is someone who really loves you, someone who's different than the other relationships you've had. This is something special. This is a soulmate. This is somebody who's there to help you complete some karma, okay? Whether you're, looking for love or not, this may not be, okay, ultimately the love of your life. Okay, it may not. This could be just that you're completing your karma, business is good, and, things are really going well. Could be. So in the distant past, we have the waiting card, which I detest, okay? I don't like waiting. I don't think Capricorns like waiting either. I think we got some element of waiting as well for one of the other readings I did for Capricorn. But this is soon to be in the distant past. I feel like it's interesting because for the other signs that I've done, this eclipse is going to be a huge shift for the people who have suffered for so long. It's going to come to an end. I feel like the waiting, Capricorn, is coming to an end for you. So the door is kind of being opened. It's like the universe is saying, okay, you're free to enjoy this beautiful new land, this new life, go at it. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, that. They're showing me that the movie Hook with Robin Williams, and they in the movie Hook, they kind of imagine the food, and the food is kind of wild and colorful and crazy, and then they go at it. Eventually they go at it, they start eating like crazy, I think. At least I imagine it, that's how it is, but that's what I'm seeing in my head. It's kind of like, for so long in a way, you've lived without, and you've gone without, and I don't feel like that's the way of the future for you, Cap. I feel like you're not gonna, I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying the mid-March reading feels like something's happening because of this eclipse where you're going to be coming into your own financially. Because you've got the Mr. Right card, which is the track that you're on. You've got this completing karma. So your karma is going to be coming to an end. Okay, so whatever karma has happened in the past for you, whatever's been taken out of your life because of karma, it's over. You've passed the test, you're moving on, the door is open to that giant table full of food, and you're going to feast. It's time to celebrate, literally. And you got, it's so funny because the position of your attitude is this abundance card. And this is money, and you're going to be so money in, the end of March. It's just like, and then this is the celebrations. The outcome is the celebration card. It is very much about, going through, I feel like you're coming through this doorway, and it's going to be awesome. So the waiting's going to come to an end. Some of you have moved recently. And some of you have been thinking about moving. I haven't, okay? I'm one of the only people. I watched some horoscopes that says I'm moving in March, and I was like, no, no, impossible. I'm like, where am I going? I just moved 3,000 miles. It would be Not fun for me to move again, but anytime soon. But it can always happen. So anyway, because my cap's ascendant, so I can relate to this. But anyways, where was I going? Oh yeah, that's right. Recent past. Some of you moved in the recent past. This includes me because this was recently. For me, it's only a couple of months ago. This is the moving card. This is also thinking about moving in with someone, okay? Or planning a trip with someone, moving across the ocean to another country with someone, planning to buy a house with someone. This is big stuff. This is dreaming big. This is adventure. This is maybe, having kind of an adventure with someone. And then what's crowning you is this Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is, as you guys all know, it's the sex card, okay? And for those of you who want something a little more graphic, feel free to watch my March sex and relationships video, okay? I did one for Capricorn, so I think that you'll enjoy that. But this is also love, romance, bliss, and happiness. This is the relationship. This is chemistry. Can also indicate a one-night stand if you're not really looking to have anything more. Initially, when I first made this card, this was initially the card about kind of going home, about finding that person, about this story about this card. I think it's in the book too, originally the Shadowscapes book. And I'm not sure, I don't remember what it says, but the story about this card that I think I've kind of embellished in my mind is that these two people have everything they could possibly want. They have finally, gotten to that place where they have money, they have happiness, they have love because they're together. They have, everything in the world that you could possibly want. Again, it's everything that it blows your mind. Everything. It's perfection. And they are about to kiss, and it's like they're in heaven in a way because they're floating, and they're not wearing much, and they're kind of ascending. I do think that they are ascending, and they're about to kiss. And when they do kiss, it's kind of going to be this completion. It's going to be this moment where there is nothing else. There is no more bliss to be had because this is bliss. This is that oblivion. This is that high. This is that, it's kind of like when you're in love, it's that high that you get. It's from the love drugs, And this is, they're a little bit high in this card. They're a little bit like on cloud 9, or they're, you can't tell if they're in the ocean or if they're above the clouds. I know there's a lot of fish there, but in a magical world, fish swim in the clouds. So, to me, it feels like it is completion. It is something special, and it initially, before I turned it into the, chemistry one night stand card, it was and the sex card. It was almost like the marriage card, and it was the card where two people commit to each other and love each other and kiss, and when they do kiss, they have everything, and there's nothing else. And I'm going to read you this poem, actually. I'm going to read you this poem. I have it up on my wall. I'm going to take it down here for a moment, because this is a very special thing that I wrote. And I wrote it, I wrote several different versions, okay? It was originally, there's a poet named Pablo Neruda, okay, that I love. And the original version was, I'll read you the original version that I took from one of his books. I don't remember what book it is, but this was his original one, okay? He wrote, "And one by one, the nights between our cities are joined to the night that unites us. The light of each day, its flame or its repose, they deliver to us, taking them from time. And so our treasure is disinterred in shadow or light, and so our kisses kiss life. All love is enclosed in our love. All thirst ends in our embrace. Here we are at last face to face. We have met, we have lost nothing. We have felt each other lip to lip. We have changed 1,000 times between us death and life. And in Spanish, toda el amor en nuestro amor se encierra, toda la sed termina en nuestro abrazo. I can't speak Spanish very well, but that was what I had written, because it was Spanish to English translation. And so this is my version, okay? So I rewrote it into a more comprehensible version. And so this is the message of this card, okay? In this reading, this is it, okay? It says, and one by one, the nights that exist between us join together. Soon, nothing will keep us apart, when the light of each day and the shadow of each night deliver us through time. There is no beginning and no end to our love. Our treasure is our love. And when we kiss, our kisses kiss life. All love is enclosed in our love. All thirst ends when we embrace. Here we are at last, face to face, lip to lip. We have met, we have made love. Our longing and our loneliness has gone. We have changed 1,000 times between this life and death. Now we have been made new, and all love is enclosed in our love. So, that's the story of this card. It's a beautiful moment. And I hope for your sake that you enjoy it, Capricorn, in March. If it doesn't happen in March, it could happen, early April for you guys. Because I feel like the door is open for this. This may also be that there is someone that you really have the hots for. Or someone that really has the hots for you. Just warning you there's some sexiness going on. So on a completely different shift, okay, what you don't see coming is the Four of Swords. And the Four of Swords is needing to take a break, needing to get rest. You may feel like sort of last couple weeks in March, you need more sleep than normal. That's okay, okay? If you're staying up at night and, you're going to bed really late, I feel like that's going to end as well. You're going to get more sleep. You're going to have more peace of mind. But I feel like mainly you just need to get more sleep than normal. And that's going to be the last 2 weeks in March. So what else do we have here? So so in the position of your emotions, you are looking for love, but you're also looking for commitment. So for you to get this 10 of Cups in the position of what's crowning you, there's a need to have sex, okay? There's a need to have this union and this completion of this, I guess you could say ideal relationship. And emotionally, though, you're looking for commitment. You're looking for that person who is going to be with you long term. Capricorns need commitment, okay? And then, sorry, my computer is acting all funny. Hang on just a second. There we go. I think it's better now. And then what's coming in from the outside is the Hanged Man. And the story of the Hanged Man is, all about strength. And I talked about this in one of my other videos, where it's all about having inner strength, patience, and calm. So the two tests, I feel like for you in March, Capricorn, are patience, because we still have this waiting looming over. There's some element where you're still waiting at some point. You may not be, I feel like the waiting is going to come to an end, but, there may still be some that you have to do and get through, or there may be something that you have to go through, and you need to have that inner strength and calm to get through it. And you need to take better care of yourself, because you're not sleeping right, you're not eating right. To me, they go hand in hand. You've got this Four of Swords here, which is not sleeping right, okay, needing to get more sleep, right? And then not eating right, needing to eat more. or at least eat better, more nutritious foods. Don't, watch out for the junk, okay, Capricorn? I know it's tempting, but just be careful of how much junk you're eating. And that's all that I'm really getting. I'm just going to pull a final card because I've been doing that. It's interesting. If there's been conflict, this is frustration, okay? If there's been conflict, the conflict is going to be resolved. Because this is, in the reverse position, this is frustration, tension, and fighting, and arguments. And in the upright, it is resolution, kissing and making up. For how long, it's kind of hard to say, But I feel like some family stuff. I feel like for time, maybe in March, maybe your family stuff has kind of calmed down and maybe you don't have as many family issues. In general, it's about kissing and making up. Although I don't necessarily feel like you're necessarily in a pattern right now in March where you're breaking up and getting back together. It feels more just like the conflict that you're having right now, Capricorn, is family related. It could be a boyfriend or girlfriend situation or husband and wife, parents. When I said parents, that kind of rang a bell. So for some of you, it's your parents. Sometimes, maybe you are a parent and you and your partner aren't getting along and your kids are seeing that. There's some issue with the parent thing going on. Could be where your parents are in a good place. Maybe they've kissed and made up. And the question maybe that you're asking is, well, how long is this going to be for? Maybe you see past what they don't, you see what they don't see, There's that to it. It's interesting that that's the final card. But the card is peace, love, and harmony, So, to me, this is a beautiful spread. This is amazing. And it's great for you, Caps, because, you deserve this. And you should watch my other videos, though, to make sure you don't have, for your Cap, if this is your ascendant or your moon, make sure to watch your sun sign. I'm a double Aquarius with a Cap ascendant, so I usually watch just the Cap and Aquarius if I'm watching horoscopes. But it depends on what what's in your chart too. You may have several planets in Capricorn, or several planets in something else, With this, Capricorn may just be your ascendant, like I said. So definitely watch those and let me know what you think. And feel free to email me if you want to do a private reading. I am doing the private readings again. Feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. And thank you again, and I wish you all the best. So I'm going to send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. Okay, take care.